I just got information that I cannot sit on. I can't just, I have to share it. I did a video 2 years ago called The Court of the Indios Warn Against Ebola. I think global pandemic to cover up global pedophile ring, something like that. About 2 years now, maybe three, but I think two. It's still on my channel. A lot of my videos have been removed. I'm not like others who talk about, oh, YouTube might remove my videos. No, YouTube removes my videos. That tells you something. So, being contacted today by someone who had seen that video, and their position is, it's more than just mediocre. And what I had talked about yesterday, and they went and checked, and they read the blog, and then they read a lot of my blog. And I know there's confusion where I'm working with astral demons, I'm working with the dead, but they live in a dimension all their own. So he's confused onto how I figure these things out, but impressed. So here's what I was told. Yes, more than half the world, and of that population, an extremely large population, is triple, even quadruple vaxxed. Those people will succumb to the HIV delivery system, and it will become a full-blown AIDS. Well, I'm just going to say it. So, come what he's hearing right now. So I'm just going to give it through what he's saying. That there is a debate going on that he hears directly. Whether or not it's going to be an Ebola outbreak, a weaponized Ebola outbreak, which I have talked a ton about on my blogs. A ton about. Circa 19. Sorry, I'm a little. This stuff can really fuck with you. Circa 2016, 2017, 2018 is when a lot of the Ebola and what they were doing in the Congo was not only coming to pass, like I was saying, but they were developing it for this moment. And I had made a video somewhere, blog, about the Denver airport and the murals they used to have there. And how the woman, the African woman in the coffin, had sat up and talked to me and discussed the genocide and how there were three main plagues that were coming. And hers was likely next, and that was Ebola. Not that it was hers, it was just perpetuated and tested on her people, which would be Africa, Congolese, Dahomey, etc., etc. Because the immune systems are so compromised now, because they do not want midterm elections, because they could blame Russia, because those bioweapon labs in the Ukraine, probably going to get now thrown off YouTube, have been discovered. There is no reason not to use them. What I am being told is before the election, there will be a massive release. I am hoping this individual is wrong. I really, really am, but it's making sense. And the huge amount of people that will not make it globally. Which brings me back to something that in 2018 to 2019, I spent time in New Mexico. Some of you know this, but I helped with a Epstein issue there, his ranch. And it is well documented. I think New York Times, and you could Google this. Jeffrey Epstein's sperm bank. He kept a disturbing amount of his own genetic material to seed the world, to rebuild population. He wanted to be the father of his own race. You're like, that's crazy. Well, you give crazy people crazy amounts of money, and they can afford to do crazy shit. It's real simple. The other thing I'm being told is I am correct, that the DNA of humans has been changed fundamentally because of the serum. That what Epstein and probably others would do is contribute to not only a race born solely of them, but of, well, pure humans, while the rest of us become, well, the goyim, who look like humans, but by grace of whatever God they look up to, do not look like animals, so that the goyim may serve them. I gotta say, it feels right. So look for those biolabs. Keep watching those biolabs, because there's no reason now why they wouldn't use them. Too much has come out. Too much about Hunter Biden's laptop. Too much is about to come out with Biden and their connections with China and with Russia, and it's they're already talking about a brand new variant. So, and obviously the AIDS thing. Pray for humanity. You know, I'm not going on any podcasts. I'm not trying to get on radio shows. I'm not writing books about it. You know, maybe I should. Maybe I really should. Maybe going louder is the best thing. You know, I keep my name out for obvious reasons. Although I've got some individuals trying to put my name in. There are people trying to dox me, and like I said, those people are going to get theirs, and in a bad way. In a bad way. But I'm doing the best I can to hold on. And I want all of you to have this information, because if you're coming to me, you're listening to what I'm writing, you've known that if there's one thing that I love, it's humanity. If there's one thing that I hate, well, I pretty much spell it out for you. I'm not perfect. Of course, I mean, I make that real clear. But my heart is pure. And my intention is pure. And sometimes that rolls people over who are not what they say they are. And I make no apologies. So, this is me trying to keep it together. And me presenting you information from another source that is very legit. And putting together a piece of a very important sequence, a chain of events that we could be looking at, very likely. The more I hear, the more I'll let you guys know. And if you guys hear anything back, and I'm getting comments of people who've understood this. They've had their own family members. They've known other people. It's getting to be a thing. I'll keep you guys posted. I love you all.